Talking about basketball with Bill Russell. It's interesting to note that some people think there are 5 different players on a floor, and the others only 3 positions because the 2 guards, the 2 forwards, and the center. But I guess we would have to agree that the most important position in the game is center.
I don't have to agree, but I do wholeheartedly. I believe. You know, the center is like in most team games, the key to the offense and key to defense. And baseball is right up the middle, football is right up the middle, hockey is right up the middle, and team sports is right up the middle. The center has to do a variety of things to help his team. He has to score, he has to play defense, he has to rebound, he has to pass, and he has to be able to run.
The great ones all fall within a statistical norm, and there isn't as much difference as I was led to believe.
No, there's not that much difference. There's a difference. But when they're playing winning basketball and they're most effective, it's a very narrow range.
Bill, if you were matched against Kareem in a big game, championship game, what would you attempt to do defensively against him?
Well, I know that the skyhook is not unstoppable, but it's very accurate. Okay. Against a player like that, I would make him shoot the other shots. Now, he may kill you with it. He may get 40 points with him, or 50 points with him. But in taking away, and you can physically take away the skyhook, if you know how. And
how would you take it away?
It is a physical thing that you can do out there. You can place yourself in terms of position. So the skyhook, when he takes it, he'd have to step away from the basket. He doesn't like to step away from the basket. He likes to step, he starts at, say, 12 feet away, and he shoots at 12 feet away. But if he starts at 12 and has to shoot at 13, then it's a different shot. So what you're trying to do basically is to change his shot as much as possible. You're not going to stop it. But if the more you're able to affect a change, the less accurate it'll be.
When we think of the handful of men who are considered the all-time great centers, the only other one who I know is a natural left-hander is Bob Lanier. Did that give you any kind of an edge in battles against other centers?
I think it gave me a tremendous advantage, particularly the way I used it. I was left-handed, but I played defense with both hands. And I'd like to think that my right hand was better defensively. Now, you see, for example, when a guard is penetrating, he's coming in and you put a left hand up, that is not the hand you play the defense with, because you want to put that hand up to force him to pass. Your right hand is the one you try to deflect the pass with. So that it does you no good to make a guy shoot the ball over your hand or pass it off if you're not ready for that.
How would you play Walton in a big showdown?
I would run him constantly in motion. I would make him run up and down the court. He's a pretty good runner, but he's not an outstanding runner. And so for a guy like that, I would keep him running. If I got a defensive rebound, I would try to be the 4th man on the break instead of the 5th man. Sometimes I remember one year I was playing, and we were playing good, and I was doing a good job rebounding, getting a good outlet pass, and so we'd run a 4-man break, and I almost never got to that 5th guy. And so I went one night and I went a quarter. I didn't get a shot. And we were just fast breaking and carrying on. So I started to get that urge, just to put one up. But every time I got down, either we'd have fast break or they'd call a play for somebody else. So we get about the middle of the 2nd quarter, and I says, So I get a rebound. I don't pass it out. I dribble it up very slowly. I get to the top of the key. I don't go all the way to the top of the key, and I shoot one. And Casey, the guard on my team, says, "Okay, I got the message."